This is Space. You're cleared for departure, Amity 6. Have a good trip.
Hey guys, welcome to Parks and Rec Podcast. I'm Jess.
And I'm Ashley.
And I forgot to hit record.
That's okay.
The first time we did this. So, take 2.
Yay.
Yeah. Tonight we're going to talk about Flower and Garden, Mardi Gras,
Sunset at the Zoo, at the Central Florida Zoo, and Stranger Things, the app game, which is amazing.
and addicting, and I'm surprised neither of us are playing it during this podcast.
Right?
Because it's just,
It's so
I
good.
can't stop playing it.
Where are you? What level are you on now?
I'm in the library. I can't figure out
Okay.
that damn laser.
I was stuck in the library for 2 days.
Oh no.
I couldn't sleep last night until I finished. I had to get out of the library. There's one room in the library where I think there's like 10 or 12 guards, and you have to defeat all enemies before you can leave the room.
Uh-huh.
It's really hard.
Yeah, I am,
I'm surprised that this game is free.
yeah, it's a really
It's
awesome
really
free
good.
game.
It's like 8-bit, kind of Nintendo-like.
Yeah, it's like Pokemon. That's the best comparison.
Like the
You don't fight things. I'm just talking about how you move through the level and how the levels look and everything like that.
the Game Boy Pokemon game.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It's so good.
I was stuck in the sewer for like a week.
The sewer was really hard.
Now I'm stuck in the library because I can't figure out the damn lasers.
I'm in the laboratory. I'm pretty much at the end. I'm trying to defeat the upside down fungus that's growing on the wall right now. That's like throwing things at me.
Oh, okay.
But it's really good.
Okay. So you're almost done?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's
I
sad.
can't stop playing it. Like, literally, I play it on my lunch. I play it at night when I'm in bed. I cannot put it down.
I just want everyone to know that I introduced this game to Ashley, like, day after I started playing it.
Yep.
She's already played it for, like, how many hours? Like,
On Sunday, I was at almost 5 hours.
yeah.
And that was before I got stuck in the library.
I think I'm only at 4 hours.
I cannot
Now.
put it down.
I know.
It's so good.
I send her pictures, and I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? I don't get it. Oh,
I
God.
like it because it's like a throwback to like old Game Boy games, but it's also like a puzzle, which is one of the reasons.
Yeah, there's
that
a
I
lot
like,
of puzzly parts in the game. I like it
you
too.
have to like think so that you can move forward.
Like
and
with the
stuff
carts, when you had to push them onto the
Yes.
the switches to open doors.
Yep.
There was a couple of them where I had to restart like 8 times. I was just like, what the heck?
You sabotage yourself so you'll die, so you have to start over again.
Yeah, I do that with the Demogorgon eggs too.
Yes.
When you're Hopper.
Yep.
Yeah. I think everyone should play this.
It is amazing.
Available both on iTunes Store and Google Store, whatever the Google Store is called.
The Jurassic World game is going to be just like it, and it comes out soon too.
Really? Just
Yep.
like that?
Just like it.
Oh.
I know. Pretty excited about
I
it.
need to pay for that one though?
Wait, no, I think it's not like this one. It's
No,
going
it's
to be
like
like
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go, yeah. I pre-ordered it, whatever you want to call it.
How do you pre-order a game?
I mean, it's going to be free, but I signed up for it. Like, it'll download as soon as it comes out.
I'm gonna look it up.
But yeah, the Stranger Things game is fantastic. I like that the Stranger Things theme song is 8-bit in it.
Yeah, I wonder... Hold on, I'm gonna try and...
Whenever you get money, it makes the...
That's just a taste of...
How amazing it is.
This is how it sounds, and it's amazing. And now I'm legit
Oh,
playing it.
you're on the room that I got stuck in for 2 days. Like that.
I can get past this room. It's just...
the next room with the door on the bottom down here is. I was stuck for.
How do I turn off the cameras, though, is what I'm confused about.
You have to go in there and do something, and then you got to go down to this room down here and do something.
But I already did something in both of these rooms.
No, you got to get him to stand on that.
Yeah, I know. I already opened the door.
Oh. I
Alright.
love this game.
Well, alright, hold on. I shouldn't have started this. Alright, quitting the game. Alright. That's how addicting it is. We're in the middle of the podcast, and I was legit just playing it.
If they sold it for PlayStation,
I would buy it.
Cost money, I would absolutely spend whatever they told me on it.
I would buy it.
Because my problem with playing on the phone is that my fat fingers get in the way, and I'm clicking on what I think is a person.
The amount of times I try and throw the pudding,
yes,
and I don't actually throw the pudding.
Yes,
I walk right into the light.
Oh my god, I do it so many times.
Oh god.
Or when you're switching back and forth between Lucas and Dustin, and Lucas just throws a rock and you have to do anything.
Yeah.
And Dustin, you have to like click on the pudding to. Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep. That's the game.
It's so good.
It's really good. I didn't think we were going to talk about that first, but that's how much we
it
like
happened.
Okay, well, we'll move on to, we'll talk about Flower and Garden. I just want everyone to know we already talked about Flower and Garden by ourselves with it not recording, so we're just going to talk about it again.
That's okay.
How did you like Flower and Garden?
I have only been once for like half a day. It was fun. All that I had to eat though was the frushi, which we just discussed. But it's really good. But I was expecting it to be just like rolled up strawberry shortcake, like with like sponge cake or whatever it is.
See, I didn't even know it was strawberry shortcake.
It's very strawberry shortcake tasting, but the rice texture is very odd. It was delicious, but it was a little like. I don't know. I just didn't expect rice to be in sushi. Who knew?
Who knew? That's definitely not how sushi's made, guys.
It was good, but that was the only thing that I had to eat.
I ate a lot. Well, I didn't really eat a lot. We ate and drank the same amount. We went the first weekend it was open on that Sunday, and it wasn't too crowded. Apparently, the Saturday was like crazy because it was obviously the first weekend.
I don't know what day we went, but it was so crowded.
Were you there on a Saturday?
Yes.
That could be why.
Because it was my 3-day weekend, and I went, so...
Yeah, the Sunday we went was
either a Friday night or a Saturday night. And it was very, very crowded.
Yeah.
And Test Track was down.
Oh.
So there was nothing else for us to do. Because it was nighttime. Living with the Land was closed. Figment was closed because it's nighttime. They wouldn't let us on Frozen with our multi-experience Fast Pass.
Yeah.
So we just rode Soarin' twice.
Oh, fun.
Yep.
Yay, Soarin'. I'm not really a fan of Soarin'.
I don't think I'll ever be able to go on Soarin' and get the top row. And not have people's feet in my face.
I have gotten the top middle. It's the best spot to be in Soarin'.
And, unpopular opinion, I actually think Soaring Over California is still better.
Is that the original one?
Yeah.
I honestly don't really remember it. That's how much I care for Soarin'. I like the smells.
Oh, yes.
My favorite one is the
Polynesian one.
When they're in like the water, but
yes.
It's basically the same smell from Pandora.
It's so good though.
It's such a good smell. Alright, so what I ate, I went to the Honey Bistro, which is a super cute booth. I had the honey tandoori chicken flatbread, which was absolutely delicious.
I really want to get that. I love tandoori chicken, and I've seen pictures of it, and it looks really, really good. And
then we went to, actually, I'm saying it like we went in this order, but I have no idea what order it was in. We went to Pineapple Promenade. I got the violet lemonade, which, of course, I did, because it's delicious. And we also got the pineapple beer flight, which was good. But I don't really like pineapple, so...
I can't believe that. Pineapple is so good.
I know. Pineapple is not good.
It's delicious.
It also makes all the other fruit in fruit salads taste like pineapple.
That's the best part.
No, it's the worst part.
It's the best part.
It's the worst part. Anyway. Then we went to the Mexico booth. Oh, you son of a... Okay, no, it's still recording. I thought I hit the stop button.
Oh my god.
Anyway. We went to Jardín de Fiestas. I probably really said that wrong, but it's the Mexico booth. I had the Tiger Lily Sangria, which was really good, and I think it's probably the best drink deal because it's not one of those little 4-ounce pours of something.
The violet lemonades are?
Yeah, the violet lemonades are so small, but they're really good.
I still haven't had a violet lemonade.
So good. They're just super refreshing. I don't know, they taste like lemonade. That's
pink.
Violet, I guess. It's
pretty.
But the Tiger Lily Sangria was kind of spicy, which I didn't really expect it to be, but it was pretty good. And then we went to the Lotus House in China, and we got fried chicken dumplings, which were really good. But I mean, they're fried chicken dumplings. They're basically the same everywhere.
Yeah.
We also had the toasted pretzel bread topped with Black Forest ham and melted Gruyere cheese, which was delicious. I don't even really like ham. If I could go back and just get the pretzel bread and eat it by itself, I would 100% and pay $5 for it. But that was at Barn Market. Germany. Farmer's Market. And then we went to Northern Bloom in Canada and had a beer flight. And it was pretty good. I actually liked all of those beers, surprisingly. And one of them was an IPA, but it was not like a super IPA-y IPA.
That's in Canada?
Canada, yeah. They were pretty good.
Yeah, I guess I need to go back. How long is it going until? You know, and I'm kind of bummed that I didn't go see Simple Plan when they were at...
Yeah, I saw a lot of Instagram stories. They actually sounded really good.
Yeah.
International.
I really loved Simple Plan.
Yeah, remember when we were like, we're going to go Simple Plan? We were listening to the music last time.
Dead set on going, and we just didn't do it.
Flower and
We could have gone last Sunday, but we spent the entire day at the pool.
Yep. I got extremely sunburned. May 28th.
Oh, yeah, we got plenty of time.
Yeah. I'll go back.
Yeah. I'll try and eat more things.
Yeah, I highly suggest the flatbread. It's really, really, really good. And the pretzel thing from Germany. Everything else was okay.
I think the best part of Flower and Garden is the topiaries.
Agreed. I spent most of the time taking pictures of them. You can see them all over my Instagram.
They're very good. And most of them can be used for phone and laptop backgrounds.
Yeah. I do that on purpose.
Very pretty.
Thank you. _. Just saying. We have an Instagram, but we never use it. I don't think we ever will.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, it's just there.
Oh, well.
Maybe once we start using it, maybe we'll tell you. I don't know.
I already manage 4 Instagram, so.
Me too.
Do you really? For
Yeah.
work?
Uh-huh.
Same.
So. It gets a little much. Anyway, let's move on to Mardi Gras.
Woo woo.
Mardi Gras. I love Mardi Gras.
I love it too. It's my second favorite thing, Universal, outside of Horror Nights.
Agreed.
I feel like Mardi Gras is like a mini Horror Nights reunion. You get to like see everyone that you see
That you normally see. Yeah.
And then you get to see like all of the people who are scare actors during Horror Nights are typically in the parade or on the parade floats.
Like the storyteller. We were both on Gator at separate times in the tail, and Storyteller was our beat captain.
And she is actually the nicest, sweetest lady I think I've ever met in my entire life.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's super, super sweet. Did not expect that, but she's awesome.
Mm-hmm. She was really nice.
But yeah, so I've ridden this year the Gator float. I was on the tail, and it was awesome. I think that was the best view of the entire parade I've ever had on a float.
It was pretty cool.
Especially as you're coming on the corner where Fallon is in New York, and you're coming up towards like where the Mummy is, and you see like all of the parade floats in front of you, and then the confetti cannons go off.
Yeah.
I took tons of pictures right there.
Yeah.
It is so pretty.
It's also weird to be the very last float in like the very last spot and see the hordes of people just
following the parade.
Following the parade.
Oh my god.
It was kind of crazy.
But yeah, I think throwing the beads is the best part of Mardi Gras.
Well, throwing the beads is like, I try and do that more than I try to watch the parade.
The parade, yeah.
We've gone enough times this year that bead captain Michelle, who's usually on Andromeda, knows me and Mike by name.
That's pretty awesome.
It's kind of funny.
I wish I had gone that often.
We showed up like, it was a while since we went on the float before, and I walked up to her, and she was like, "Hey, you're back!" And I was like, "Oh my god, do you really remember us?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to forget you guys." So I was just like, "Oh my god." We were on her float. We were on Andromeda the first time we went on the parade this year, and it was pretty awesome. She was super fun.
All of the parade bead captains are always
pretty
awesome.
They're usually pretty awesome. This last time we were on Riverboat, and the I don't know what you call them, the people that guide. The workers that guide the floats on the side with the orange sticky things. They were super nice. And that usually they don't really talk to you a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But these guys are, like, super talking
I
to us.
also like that there's photo pass pictures now.
Yeah.
What is it? It's not photo pass for Universal.
Couldn't tell you what it's called.
My Universal
Universal
Photos. That's what it's called.
Great name.
Yeah. Very creative. But yeah, they do. So when you get onto the parade float, they actually have the photographer come by before the parade starts, take your picture from like 3 different angles.
Take them on the parade route.
Yeah.
I always want to see those pictures, but I never go into that little building because I know I'm never going to buy them.
I hate that building.
Yeah.
The line is so long.
I don't think I've ever tried to go in there.
I have friends that have the My Universal Photos, so that's how I've seen them or gotten them before. But it's always such a pain. It needs to be on the app. Do like Disney.
Yeah, but their app is not great.
It takes forever to load, yeah.
Something that takes forever to load. The wait times are
never
correct.
right.
That was the worst during Horror Nights.
Yes.
But that's a totally different conversation.
What else about Mardi Gras? Oh, favorite place to watch the parade?
Hollywood, down by Terminator.
Okay.
I only say that because there's not a lot of people there sometimes. Sometimes. Depends on Mardi Gras night.
Yeah. It's also like right where the confetti goes off too.
Yes, it's also a really good picture location because of the curve.
Yeah.
You don't get like the people that are on your right side, and you don't get the people across the street because obviously the floats are there.
Yeah.
So it's a really good spot. Also, I took pictures there for the Christmas parade, and it was a really good spot to watch that also.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I think for bead catching, my favorite spot is the one you showed me last year on that loading dock behind Starbucks. Because nobody else
I've seen people on that this year, and it's fantastic.
You get so many beads. Because no one stands up there with you.
No.
So you're on like a raised platform by yourself, and everything that goes around that area is going to either land on that platform around your feet
or hit the wall behind you.
Exactly.
Still on that platform. You get so many beads. It's a really good spot to stand. You know our secret now if you're listening.
It's going to be loaded next time we go.
There's been people on it every time I've been on the parade float.
Yeah.
Like 3 people. I'm like, you need to go stand up there.
It's awesome.
I purposely throw people beads up there because I'm like, you know what's up.
Yep. I always look for kids when I'm on the floats, though.
I had to this time. So actually, this last time was the first time we were on the bottom. We were on the bottom of Riverboat. It's so hard to throw beads from the bottom of a float.
Riverboat last year.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
I was just
I had a column next to me.
I was right next to the wall.
Yep.
And I was just like, here you go. Just like lobbing them off
like
to the
small
side of the
little
float.
gentle tosses.
Yeah. And then I couldn't throw far.
The top of the gator was awesome because as you're coming to like the areas where like the crowds go far out, like in between what is it? Terminator? No, not Terminator.
Transformers, yeah.
In between Transformers and Mel's, there's like that long like line of people and you can just chuck it as far as humanly possible.
That one, and then in between Monster Cafe and where the food tents are for Mardi Gras, they're like way back
far
there.
out.
I tried to chuck it at them. I've hit a lot of people in the face, though. Not
I've
on
accidentally
purpose.
done that, and I felt really bad
I felt
about that.
really bad about it, because I know it hurts.
Yeah.
I've gotten hit in the face before.
Yes.
Let's talk about worst spot to watch the parade and catch beads. In New York, where we were staying the first time, because there was a spotlight on the other side.
Oh, the pictures came out terrible, too.
All of the beads were just getting thrown in the spotlight light, and I couldn't see anything.
That's
I was just blindly
right in
catching.
front of the door for the Mummy gift shop. That's the worst spot.
Pro tip, don't stand on the other side of a spotlight. You won't be able to see anything, and you'll get hit in the face.
I don't know anywhere else that's like really, really terrible, though.
No.
Everywhere else seems pretty good. I've even had like a good view, like when we were at the 311 concert, we were dead set in the middle of like the greenery, the grass for Music Plaza, and I could still see the parade floats perfectly. Actually, I took pictures of Melanie and Alyssa on top of one of the parade floats.
Really?
Standing from right there and sent it to them.
That's funny. Have you had any food from Mardi Gras?
Not this year. Last year I had the shrimp po' boy and I was not a fan.
Yeah, Mike had the shrimp po' boy this year and he didn't like it either. I mean, it wasn't that it was bad, it was just that there's like 3 pieces of shrimp on it.
Yeah,
and it's just all bread.
all bread. It is one baguette with 3 tiny little pieces of popcorn shrimp.
And a lot of lettuce.
Yep.
I, though, had the shrimp platter, the fried shrimp platter, and it was really good. You get a lot of shrimp for that. Like, enough that I literally gave some to Mike to put in his po' boy.
That's smart.
Yeah.
There you go. That's how to fix that problem.
And then I also had the loaded French fries, which are like potato wedges. They're really good. I had the like normal sour cream and bacon and cheese.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it was good. I don't know if they were worth the money that they're charging for them, but it was very filling because they were potato wedges. So it wasn't like you're eating just like normal little French fries.
I haven't had anything else from Mardi Gras, food-wise. I do know that the bar tents lines have been insanely long.
Yeah, they need to
There's
add
like
more.
2.
Yeah.
And one of them, the queue for it is through the like exterior queue for Transformers, which is super confusing. I've watched people walk into ropes and under and around the bars and
just trying to find the line.
It's so weird.
The only beer I get there is the Beta Purple Haze.
Oh, so good.
And it's rare that I get it now because it's so expensive.
It is.
The beer, the flashy cup, the Blinky cup deal used to be decent.
Mm-hmm.
Where you would buy that and get the refill for like $8, but now it's like buy the beer for 12 or buy the cup for 12 and then get the beer for like 11.
Yeah.
It's not that great of a deal anymore. That's okay though. I usually have a Beta in my fridge at home, so I can't complain.
Yeah. I don't think the mixed drinks taste any good.
I didn't even try them.
But honestly, I think the mixed drinks, like in general from any of the Universal events, have gone down in quality or like flavor in the past few years.
I wouldn't know.
They're not strong. I don't know if maybe they used
they
to
are.
be,
They're
or
just pre-mixed
I was
drinks.
just younger and my tolerance level was much, much lower.
Yeah.
But but they're just, I don't know. They're too sweet and not good.
Yeah, the one at Horror Nights is basically like grape juice.
The one for Horror Nights, and I keep talking about Horror Nights 23 and The Walking Dead, and it was a shitty year, okay? It really was. But that drink, it had an energy drink in it. It was fantastic. It's like I don't even remember the type of energy drink in it.
Like Red Bull?
Was No Fear or something an energy drink? I feel like that was what it was. I feel like that's a skateboarding brand. That might be wrong.
Wait, what was the
okay, I gotta Google it now.
Pause for Googling.
Full Throttle.
Oh, Full Throttle.
I found it. I had to find a picture of the bar. So 22 was just Minute Maid juice, but 23 with the Dead Walker had Full Throttle energy drink in it, and it was so good.
Oh, that's interesting.
I loved it.
It's a good idea. I mean, we've written this until 2 o'clock in the morning. You might as well give people energy drinks.
Right? That was so good.
I guess Mardi Gras concerts is the last thing we have to talk about.
Yep. So we did Sean Paul together.
So bad.
It was the first concert of Mardi Gras.
It was fun.
It was fun.
But it was
I
horrible.
danced like the whitest white girl ever.
We both did. He said 3 words the entire time.
He's saying, but the thing is, he sings with the mic inside of his mouth, so you can't make out anything he says.
He said, what did he say? Ladies, Orlando, and Sean Paul.
Yep.
And
what sounded like Thanksgiving.
He had to have said Thanksgiving
Pretty sure.
like 10 times.
Pretty sure it was Thanksgiving.
I could not think of any other 2 words that would sound like Thanksgiving that he was saying. I'm pretty sure that's what he was saying.
Thanksgiving.
God, it was fun but awful at the same time.
311 was fantastic. I loved 311.
I didn't go to that one. I went to Macklemore and it was one of the best concerts I've ever seen. Like, just in general. Not even at a theme park. He was so entertaining. It was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah, I didn't go to that one. And then last weekend was bless you. He barks when people sneeze.
Thanks, Spencer. Sorry.
Last weekend was Foreigner, which I did not expect to have such a huge turnout for.
Yeah.
But it was packed. I mean, like, packed.
I expected there to be people, because, I mean, it's Foreigner.
I really didn't expect it to be crowded at all. And I told my parents. I told my dad. He literally geeked out so hard at the fact that Foreigner was coming. He started telling me all of the songs that they sing. And I'm like, okay, maybe there will be, like, people there or whatever. The crowds literally spilled out through, like, where the bar tents are.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. It was packed. But the problem was I couldn't hear anything that they were singing.
Like, just so weird.
The sound was just so low. I couldn't make out much of any of the music at all. So then we ended up leaving and going to NBC Grill Brew. And holy heck, it was so hard to get out of the park after that. Because the on-ramp for I-4
is closed.
Yeah.
It's not even closed. It's literally not there anymore.
It's just gone. So, yeah, I was in park on the ramp to get out of the parking garage for like a solid 20 minutes before I could even start moving again.
That's how it was during Macklemore. So if you're at, I don't know how many more concerts there are. I don't know how many more will be at capacity. But if you're at a concert that's at capacity, this will happen to you. Because they can't...
Either stay in City Walk and wait until it all goes away.
But I don't even suggest doing that, because I was going to do that for Macklemore. But the traffic, I sent you a picture. Remember the picture I sent you? I was just like, is it hard ice? It was just cars.
Sea of cars.
Just cars. Just not moving.
Yep.
And I don't think it would have been better if we waited. Because if we waited, we would have had to wait until like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was not about that. So I was like, let's just go wait in the car.
Yeah, because it was like midnight when you were texting me.
Yep. It was late.
Yeah.
So... I don't know. If it's at capacity, just be prepared that you're going to have really sucky traffic leaving.
Yeah. Like,
really bad.
And hopefully they open that ramp soon.
If that's
it's scheduled to open before Horror Nights, so...
It better. Because that's just going to be really, really, really bad if it does not.
Because Horror Nights is already really hard to get out of.
Yeah. On a normal night.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even imagine without that
I'd like to move into Cabana Bay for the entire...
Yes, please.
Entirety of all of Horror Nights, please.
Yeah, the amount of times I would be like, alright, let's just go stay in a hotel room.
My lease ends that weekend. I might as well just move into Cabana Bay.
Might as well.
I'll move out the last weekend.
Oh, God.
But, oh, and then the other concert for Mardi Gras, I was about to say Horror Nights, the other concert for Mardi Gras, Fifth Harmony was last weekend.
It ended Fifth Harmony!
Universal Mardi Gras broke Fifth Harmony.
They tweeted right after the show, or like, what was it, right after or the next day?
Literally the next morning. It was on like the Today Show at like 8 a.m.
They were like, we love everyone, but we're gonna each do our individual thing. It was the day after the Universal concert.
That's crazy.
Whatever. I don't care about Fifth Harmony. Technically Fourth Harmony.
Yep.
Because their fifth person quit, like a year ago? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. I know that they sang at Mardi Gras last year, but I don't know if it was... I think it was. Yes, it was only 4 of them, because you were there last year.
I was?
And you're like, yeah, I don't care about this concert. It's only Fourth Harmony. And I'm like, okay.
Sorry. Oh, God.
I think we watched the parade and then you left.
Probably.
That's when I sat in Central Park and I could hear the concert perfectly.
That was also like right after we met.
Yep, it was.
Oh.
Happy friendiversary.
Yay. Anything else about Mardi Gras?
I think that's it.
Alright.
We talked about everything.
Yeah. And now, on to non-theme park stuff, which is what we said we were going to talk about.
Yay!
As well as theme park stuff. We went to Sunset at the zoo, at the Central Florida Zoo, which was extremely adorable because it's super, super small.
It's awesome. I think this was either my 3rd or 4th time going since they started doing it.
I definitely want to go again.
They have, so this one is only $5. It gets you into the zoo at 5 o'clock, and you have until sunset.
It's like it was like 7:45 when it ended.
Yeah, to like do the whole zoo, but it's empty. Like there's hardly anybody there.
We might have seen 15 people.
Yeah.
And I know obviously there was more people than that, but because you get the whole place to yourself, you don't see a lot of people. It's all spread out. It was pretty awesome. And then they have $5 drinks. They had beer and wine and the hard seltzers.
The hard seltzer again.
Which started our
obsession with it.
Which is what which is what I was drinking tonight. I don't know if I ever said this yet, but I was drinking White Claw Black Cherry Hard Seltzer, and it's pretty good.
I was drinking that, and I had a bottle of wine, so I opened that one, and I've been drinking Middle Sister, and it's Pinot Grigio. It's good.
Yeah, but ever since we've had the hard seltzer at the zoo, we drank an entire case of it on Sunday.
Yeah.
When we were sitting by the pool.
Well, it wasn't just us.
No, it was not just us. Let me rephrase.
But literally, I got to the pool at, 1:30?
Yeah.
We drank all of that, and I didn't leave your place until 7, and I was very tipsy.
Yeah. It was fun, though.
Yeah.
I'm still super burnt, though.
Me too.
I was out there from 12:30 on until we ate pizza.
I feel mean and terrible, but I sent pictures of the pool to family back up north.
Oh, I did
with
too.
Snow.
I sent pictures of me at the pool to my mom all the time during the winter. It's funny.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like living in Florida. But anyways, Sunset at the Zoo is fantastic.
Yeah.
This is the cheaper event. So Sunset at the Zoo is only $5 to get in. But then there's Brews Around the Zoo, which I think is $25, but
I was actually just going to look it up right now.
It covers your drinks, too. So you pay $25, it gets you in, and then there's beer, craft beer tents throughout the park, and it covers your drinks.
It's on April 14th. General admission is $50.
It is not how cheap I thought it was. Okay, so it's $50 to get in, but it does cover all your drinks.
Does it? That's what I'm trying to look to see if it does. It might though. It's probably they probably do the little tasting cups.
Yeah, with a ticket that expensive.
Yeah, they probably do the little tasting cups like in any other beer fest. But that's on. Well, I said that already. It's on April 14th. It's. I kind of want to go. I might not go for $50, but I kind of want to go.
Yeah.
Sorry. Spencer did something funny. No, but Sunset at the Zoo, I'll probably go every time because it was fun. It was fun, and we went when it was cold outside.
Yeah, which was kind of our mistake.
None of the animals were out.
It was the first. This is the first one of the year, so it's for some reason I don't understand it. It's still kind of cold here, so they bundled up all of the animals and tucked them in for bed that night.
Yeah, the only animals we saw were the reptiles inside of their cages.
Yeah.
Like the snakes and stuff. We saw the alligator, the porcupine.
For some reason, you can't see the bears at night, which really bums me out.
Yeah.
Because I heard another lady ask about it, and apparently come afternoon, they lock the gate, and you can't even go over there to see the bears.
Huh.
Just so odd to me.
That is weird.
I was really bummed that the otters were not out.
Yeah, nothing was out. The cheetahs were out. That was pretty awesome.
Yes.
They were walking around. They weren't even sleeping. They were actually active, which you don't usually see a lot.
I think it's so funny though that the squirrels will come down from the trees and run around the cheetahs area, and the cheetahs aren't even bothered by it.
It is kind of funny.
But yeah, I think that's a super fun event.
It's super inexpensive. Not far away from the Central Florida area. I mean, it's a little up there. Where is it? Sanford? Is it in Sanford? It's in Sanford. But I mean, I definitely want to do it again the next time it happens, and hopefully all the animals will be out, so we don't just walk around.
Yeah.
Aimlessly.
But it is cool that they have the handlers out holding.
Oh yeah, I got to pet a snake and I think a mole rat or something.
Something. It was kind of.
It looked like a hedgehog.
Yeah.
But it was not a hedgehog.
It was really cute.
And not a newt, a skink. The ones with the blue tongues.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Wasn't there something else too?
There was
tons of birds.
There was a parrot. I didn't go up to the parrot though.
I don't really.
I like birds, but
they're okay.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun. There was no one there. It's pretty cool that it was empty, and I highly recommend.
Drinks are cheap.
Drinks are cheap.
Cheap drinks and animals are just a good time no matter what.
Yeah, I agree. Anything else you want to add?
I think that's it.
All right.
I think those were the 4 events that we wanted to discuss this time. So,
And we did that. And now we have some questions from Twitter.
yay.
So, we'll start with, we had a question from Drew Bob on Twitter.
Okay.
What's your favorite souvenir cup / glass? And what's one that you'd like to see that hasn't happened yet?
Ooh. Okay, well, my favorite one is the bowling pin from... I'm looking at my shelf, just so you guys can imagine what I'm doing right now. I'm literally sitting in my living room looking at my bookshelf.
Which is full of glasses, by the way.
That's in my dining area, and it's literally, like, the top of it is all souvenir glasses. My favorite one is the bowling pin from...
Oh, it's in the back corner.
From
where's that?
the bowling alley in Cabana Bay, which I think is called Galaxy Bowl.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, I went up to the counter, asked for a cup of water, and I got that thing for free. No
Really?
joke. Yes, for free. I'm sure it was a mistake. I asked her, are you sure it's free? And she goes, yeah, here you go. I'm like, okay. But yeah, it is the cutest little bowling pin. I love it. It's a little sippy cup. I think it was the kids' cup from the bowling alley. But yeah, I love it. That's my favorite one. If I were to make one, oh God. I think Monsters Cafe would be a really cool
They could do something cool
souvenir
with that.
cup.
Yeah.
I don't know what they would do, if it would just be like a monster's head or something. Or like maybe like a laboratory, like floating liquid.
That'd be cool. Like on the outside.
Science.
Like the kids' cups,
Yeah.
you'd like turn upside down and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool. My favorite souvenir cup, which is actually broken,
Oh.
is the Cabana Bay Pool Cup Edition 1. The big one.
Like the purple one over there?
No, not the one with the flippy top. With the cup that actually closed.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the pool cup. I love that one. It's broken because I used it for water like every day because it was when we didn't live here.
The
that
Cabana
one-
Bay cups are pretty awesome.
That one's my favorite. If I was to make a cup, I'm not too sure. I think I just like want like a super themed, like Emperor's New Groove cup.
Oh
Like
man, that'd be
like
so
the
cool.
top of like his little. You know how Disney does all the like super elaborate cups.
Yes.
Like if they did his like when he puts
His vacation
his
spot.
vacation home and it's like his crown.
Yeah.
When he puts a little thing on the map, I would like just make that. Just give me that. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cute.
I would like that. And then we got a question from Hanbro77. What were your initial thoughts the first time you rode Reign of Kong, and what do you think of the attraction today?
My answer is going to make a lot of people mad, but I actually had more fun watching them do the construction, standing from the top of Camp Jurassic, than I did the first time I rode Kong. And I actually have ridden it maybe 5 times since then, and each time I'm just completely unimpressed. I'm short, and no matter where I sit, I either can't see anything or I'm right on the edge, and all I see is the side of the screen.
Yeah.
I think that ride was just so, like, meh.
Yeah, I agree. It took 3 or 4 rides for me to be able to do the entire track. So every single time you rode it, the first couple of times I got to rode it, we never went outside.
Oh, no.
So I was getting really annoyed that every time the cars were broken for a while or something, like the sensors or something broke, and they weren't. It was like
and
a
they
solid.
wouldn't run it in the rain outside.
It sounded like
still
2
won't,
months,
but yeah,
that they were not going outside
at all.
And every time I was just like,
I also
what the
think
heck?
the story for that ride makes me angry. The chick literally gets kidnapped by a giant bat, and that's the whole plot of the ride. I'm
sure she doesn't get kidnapped.
She gets kidnapped by a bat. And that's the whole, you're chasing after her. Oh, look, Kong's helping you fight a dinosaur. And then all of a sudden, you're like, oh, we're back. Oh, but wait, what happened to that girl? No worries, I'm okay, guys. Don't worry about me. And that's it. That's all you get.
Yeah,
You don't even see her. It's just over the speaker. I'm okay.
Yeah. I was never really, I think the driverless vehicles are pretty cool. That was the first time I had
was
to do
really
that.
hyped that it was going to be like Jaws, where you had an actual driver who interacted with you and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I was bummed that it was a robot that you couldn't see because it's behind a curtain.
I think the outside is pretty cool. That
door right there is the coolest part of the entire
ride. It's
ride.
awesome, and I am also super impressed with the animatronic. I can't be unimpressed with that thing.
Oh, yes.
It's amazing.
But that's another thing that annoys me about that ride is every time you get to that room...
Flash pictures.
Holy heck. Every person in your car, cameras out, flash, 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 flash. I'm like, oh my god.
Yep.
Make it stop.
Every theme park person's pet peeves, flash pictures.
Oh, I hate it so much.
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, I choose...
That's why I have the lowest expectations for Fast and Furious.
Me too.
It's the same ride car. I'm not going to be able to see anything.
I don't even care about it.
Honestly,
I really don't even care.
I'll ride it when it opens just so that I can ride it.
I won't even ride it when it opens. I'll wait until it has a short wait. Or I get a virtual line.
Well, I'm not going to run to the park to go ride it when it opens.
I'll probably
I actually did that when Fallon opened.
Did you?
Yeah. And you know what? I think I've ridden it maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I've probably gone it like 4 times. That's about it.
I've only ridden it when people I'm with haven't done it before. I'm like, okay, well, let's go do it.
Yeah. It's rare that I go on that. It's actually rare that I go on Kong. The only way I'll go on Kong is if it's like a
super short.
Yeah.
Or someone I know knows someone who's working it. Like, let's just go on, okay.
Scare actor in that queue makes me super anxious.
I've never been on it with a scare actor. Never. I've never seen a scare actor in there.
Scared the crap out of me one time because it was like a 10-minute wait, so there was no one like in front of us or behind us, and I've told you this story so many times, but I was trying to like walk through it, and the guy got me so good, and I screamed, and I just went, Jesus Christ! Like really, really loud, and I like ran into the other room, and there was a lot of people laughing at me. He got me.
Oh my god!
If I had to pee, I probably would have peed my pants. Like he got me so good.
Oh my god!
Bravo to that.
I've never had a scare actor in there.
And from that scare that I got in that queue, which has only happened one time, is the reason why I am so anxious every time.
Well, the last time we rode it together, you were like ducking and covering as we came around that corner.
I was staying close.
I'm like strutting through, like nothing's gonna happen. I've never had a scare actor come out.
I was staying close to the group in front of me, so that if they like scared someone, it would be like them and not me by myself. No,
I do think the witch animatronic in that queue is
pretty awesome.
It's
impressive. I will give them that.
But yeah, it's an okay ride.
Alright, next question. This is from Theme Park Josh. Which Parks and Recreation character are you?
You want to answer it first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'd like to think that I'm Leslie, because Leslie's amazing, and I love her, and I'm an over-planner just like her. But I really don't think that I'm too much like Leslie. I'm probably a mix of Ann Perkins and Tom Haverford.
Ann Perkins and Tom, really?
I'm like that obnoxious person who has like a bajillion ideas, but never actually follows through with any of them. So I'm definitely like Tom, but I'm also a hot mess like Ann Perkins.
Oh, that's funny.
But I'd like to be Leslie.
I actually think that... What is Mike saying? I'm so sorry. I'm so distracted. I actually think that I am part... I think I'm part Ann Perkins and part April. Because I hate people. I don't hate people. I like to meet people and I do like to talk to people, but I have been in too many jobs where just people have been the focus and I can't do it anymore.
I am that part of April where she likes dogs better than people.
Yeah, me too.
That's definitely me.
Animals. She's just so... I can be super sarcastic, and she's super sarcastic.
I'm a lot like Ben, too, though, because I am nerdy as hell.
Yeah, me
the
too.
part where he makes board games, I make so many different board games.
Uh-huh.
I will make any game for any any party that we have. Yeah.
Well,
let me look at that weird one that I came up with upstairs that has,
like... Oh, yeah. I know. Oh, God. Yeah,
I make board games. I make really ridiculous drinking board games for parties. And, I'm a bit like Ben.
Yeah, but if I were to pick just one character, though, and not mixed characters, I'd probably be most like Ann Perkins.
Yeah.
In my guess.
Yeah, me too. I think so. I want to be Leslie, but I'm more like Anne.
Yeah, I would never be Leslie Knope. She's too perfect.
I know.
Alright. And last question. If you could cross over any TV series with Parks and Rec, what would it be?
Oh my god, that's so hard. You go first. I can't think of anything.
Alright, so we actually just started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and it's really funny.
Oh, it is funny.
And I think it would be really hysterical if...
What?
I'm gonna read this.
Oh my god.
He's just been... My husband Mike has answered the question that we just answered, and that's what I've been so distracted by. So I'm going to read it when we're done. But I think it would be really funny if Brooklyn Nine-Nine mixed with Parks and Rec, just because I think the characters would go so well together, and I think it'd be really funny.
I don't really have a good answer. Like, I can't...
Just pick anything.
I know, but I like so many different shows.
I do too. The easiest answer would be The Office and Parks and Rec.
Well, yeah, obviously. I don't know. Oh my god, why can't I think of any other show besides Parks and Rec right now?
Friends, Charmed.
I know. You know, I've been watching a lot of, like, Cheers and Frasier, and could you just imagine Leslie Knope working in, like, the bar from Cheers?
Oh my god, hold on. Parks and Rec and The Good Place crossover.
Oh my god, yes.
And, like, they end up, not so much The Good Place crossing over with Parks and Rec, but Parks and Rec
Leslie
crossing
Knope
over
finds
into
out
the
that
good.
she's ended up in the bad place.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That
god.
would be the best.
Oh, I would love that.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's what I want to happen now.
That would
They're
be
both
really
NBC,
good.
aren't they?
Yep.
We'll make that happen.
Yeah.
Who do we have to talk to?
I don't know.
Somebody important, please listen to this podcast.
Oh, did you see that, I almost said Leslie Knope. Amy Poehler is making a movie with Tina Fey and, like, all of the SNL people
No, really?
on Netflix.
Oh my
It's
god.
called Wine Country.
Oh, well, obviously, it's been made for us. There we go.
Alright, so I'm going to read my husband's response to this question. I haven't even read it yet, because
my god.
It's really long. So he said Game of Thrones. And this is what would happen. Ben and Leslie visit Dragonstone. Ben nerds out to the point of mentally collapsing upon meeting Daenerys. Leslie immediately gets added to her council. Andy unknowingly joins the Night's Watch, falls asleep on the job, and falls over, starting a chain reaction that drops tons of ice from the top of the wall, killing the entire army of White Walkers. April and Cersei become best friends because. And it is a gif of April looking just like
sinister. Yes.
And then he said, Jaime Lannister, who are you people? Tom Haverford, what? That's a dope gold hand. That's my husband's response. He's so weird. Oh god, that was a good way to end the episode. And with that, that's it, guys. And as of, like, 2 weeks ago, you can find this podcast pretty much anywhere, which is pretty great.
Yep.
It took a long time. So you can find it on iTunes, you can find it on Google Play, you can find it on Stitcher, and we post it on YouTube.
Yep.
As well. And then we have our Parks and Rec Twitter handle, which is Parks and Rec without the E. And then we have a Gmail as well. So if you want to email us questions or topics, you can email us at parksandrecpodcast@gmail.com.
Yep. If you listen to us on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that you'll get notifications when the newest episode is uploaded and up to date. I feel like the Game of Thrones things is still happening.
Hold on, I'm going to add. Every kingdom agrees to stop fighting and give the Iron Throne to Ron Swanson. Ron, quote, I don't want it. You should go back to fighting. And then the gif is Ron Swanson that says, I regret nothing. The end. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, that's about it. And we might start vlogging.
Maybe.
We don't know. We haven't decided yet.
I mean, we can. I have the camera that I don't use anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Let us know if you'd want to see that. Or
if you want to see our faces as well as our voices, let us know.
Let us know. We would do bar crawls and stuff on theme park property.
Yeah. I do have a very solid plan for a... if you've ever seen the movie World's End with Simon Pegg, where they drink in a succession that makes sense, where they start with the bar that's first in something, and then they make their way around. I want to do that at Disney, where you start with a certain bar and work your way all around Bay Lake.
Yeah, I want to do that.
So that would be a pretty solid video,
and
I think.
We would stay at a hotel.
Obviously.
Because that would be some interesting times.
All right, well, I think that is the end of this podcast.
Yeah.
I think we covered all of the events that are happening currently. And if there's anything that we may have missed or you want us to cover next time,
just let us know.
Yeah.
And I guess that's about it.
Thanks for listening, and we will catch you next time.
Bye.